Hello, I'm Philip Smith, financial planner with Tide Pool Wealth Strategies, dedicated to helping late career professionals navigate the tides of retirement planning with clarity and confidence. This is your retirement planning guide to money management, pursuit of long-term financial growth, and creating an adaptive strategy tailored to your unique and evolving journey. In every episode, I'll share concise, actionable insights to help you plan a retirement of purpose, resilience, and confidence. Welcome to
The Perfect Retirement Plan?
I'm Philip Smith, your guide through the evolving tide pool of financial planning for late career professionals, particularly those of you who are small business owners, managers, executives, or even those in a supervisory position leading a team. Today, we're wading into the big picture of financial planning. This episode will be especially helpful for those of you who are nearing the retirement milestone and either trying to determine how to figure it out on your own or trying to determine the real value of working with a financial advisor. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's clarify what financial planning really means. If you ask 10 advisors, you'll get 10 different answers, and they'll probably have a half dozen different titles: financial advisor, financial consultant, financial planner, wealth manager, wealth consultant, senior wealth manager, and so on. Financial planning is a roadmap for managing your money so that you can support your goals, whether that's ensuring a comfortable retirement, leaving a legacy, or transitioning to a part-time role. It's about making informed decisions based on your specific situation and values. A good financial plan considers the whole picture, especially as retirement nears. For context, a recent survey by RIA Intel showed that only about 23% of Americans have a written financial plan, and nearly 70% of folks approaching retirement have less than $250,000 saved. These numbers highlight the importance of planning. Let's dive into the four main areas I emphasize with my clients. These aren't just financial buzzwords, they're the building blocks of a resilient financial plan. One is cash flow management. This is your starting point. Cash flow is simply the money coming in and going out. It sounds simple, but it's the foundation of everything else. Think of it like pouring concrete. If your foundation is shaky, meaning you don't know where your money is going, nothing else you build will stand strong. As you near retirement, tracking cash flow becomes even more important. Transitioning from a paycheck to a reliance on savings and investments requires a clear picture of what money will come in and go out. Quick pro tip: positive cash flow, in other words, earning more than you spend, gives you options, but negative cash flow, that's a warning sign you cannot ignore. And remember, number 2, tax planning. Again, I'm not a tax professional, but tax implications are a reality for all financial decisions. Depending on your healthcare needs and the state you live in, taxes are likely to be one of your 2 largest retirement expenses. Tax efficiency becomes especially critical in retirement when your income sources may change. We'll discuss strategies to minimize taxes over the long term, especially in the years leading up to retirement. We frequently collaborate with tax professionals to explore tax-efficient strategies for our clients. From maximizing deductions to planning for the long haul, good tax planning can save you significant money over time. Another pro tip: make sure you're talking with a tax professional to ensure you're making the most of any available deductions and credits. It's not about avoiding taxes, it's about paying what you owe and no more. Now, number 3, risk management. Here's the part that nobody likes to think about: managing the risks. Risks are layered. In financial planning, this means protecting what you have from the unexpected. Estate planning is the first layer. No one likes to discuss it, but it's crucial. No one likes to discuss it because it really comes down to talking about what happens when you die. Do you have the right legal documents in place? A will, a power of attorney, healthcare directives? These aren't just for the super wealthy. They're for anyone who wants to make sure their wishes are respected. I'll be doing a deeper dive on this in a future episode, but for now, just know that it's a foundational step. Having an emergency fund is another cornerstone of risk management. I recommend at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses, but if you're in a comfortable position, aim for 12 months. It's not just a safety net. Having this financial cushion can bring a sense of security as retirement nears. There's also insurance planning. Disability, health, life, long-term care. Make sure you're covered for the unexpected, and also be sure to periodically review those coverages to ensure they're adequate. Okay, and then a 4th area of focus for us is portfolio management. It's likely you've been saving and investing for years, but now the focus shifts. As retirement approaches, portfolio management is about aligning your investments with your timeline and goals. Balancing risk and growth becomes crucial. In future episodes, we'll dig deeper into specific strategies for managing your investments as you get closer to retirement. If you're just getting started with financial planning, here are 4 basic steps to get you moving forward. 1, set clear retirement goals. Define what quote unquote retirement means to you. Do you want to work part-time, travel, or dedicate more time to hobbies? How will your personal values influence your retirement lifestyle and activities? Clarity on your goals will guide your planning. And 2, review your budget. Take stock of your current income and expenses. It's time to assess if you're on track to meet your retirement goals. Track spending carefully to identify areas where you can save or adjust. 3, build an emergency fund. If you don't have 6 to 12 months of living expenses saved, now's the time to prioritize that. This financial buffer can help reduce your financial concerns, especially in the early years of retirement. 4, start thinking about withdrawals. If you haven't yet, start considering how and when to draw from your retirement accounts. We'll cover withdrawal strategies in more detail in future episodes. If you don't love the idea of undertaking this on your own, connect with a financial advisor. That said, if you want to try to get the ball rolling on your own, there are many resources and tools available if you know what you're looking for. Here are a few tools and resources that can make your financial journey smoother. Budgeting apps. Seems obvious, but a lot of people don't think about this. Try checking out YNAB, it stands for You Need a Budget, or Personal Capital, and even Credit Karma. There are also websites. There's a seemingly endless list of options, but try Investopedia for learning the basics of investing and for getting familiar with financial terms. And there's always books. Here's a few books to check out. Retirement Reinvention by Robin Ryan. How Much Money Do I Need to Retire by Todd Tresidder. The Smartest Retirement Book You'll Ever Read by Daniel R. Solon, and The One-Page Financial Plan by Carl Richards. These resources, all of them, offer great starting points for deepening your financial knowledge. To wrap up this episode, financial planning is about setting clear goals, managing your cash flow, planning for taxes, protecting your assets, and ensuring your investments align with your future needs. These are the foundations of a secure retirement. Now let's get practical. I've got 3 action items for you. First, set at least one concrete retirement goal this week. Think about what a perfect day in retirement looks like for you and write it down. Second, if you haven't reviewed your budget recently, do it. Track your spending for a month and see if there are adjustments to be made. Third, check out one of the books I mentioned. Reading or listening to material that helps you understand your finances will boost your confidence and preparedness. Thanks for joining me on episode 2 of The Perfect Retirement Plan, brought to you by Tidepool Wealth Strategies. Until next time, remember, it's not about having the smartest financial advisor, the most money saved, or the highest probability of retirement success. The perfect retirement plan for you is the one that provokes you to take action.
It's disclosure time. This podcast is intended for educational purposes only, should not be used for any other purpose. The views depicted in this material should not be considered specific advice or recommendations for any individual, are not intended to be financial, tax, or legal advice, and do not represent Tidepool Wealth Strategies or Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC. For a comprehensive review of your personal situation, always consult with a financial, tax, or legal advisor. Neither Cetera nor any of its representatives may give legal or tax advice. Our office address is 450 Country Club Road, Suite 350, Eugene, Oregon 97401. Securities and advisory services are offered through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, a broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, and member of FINRA and SIPC. Cetera is under separate ownership for any other named entity. Whew.